Before we get started with today's show, I only have about 7 followers here on Rumble. Help me get up to 100 so I can get subscribed and bring more content like this. I'm also going to be doing more of my more serious videos and all over here too. But as soon as I can find a new partner, what used to be the Gooch and Gable show will be called something else. And we will be doing that again as soon as I can find someone to work with. Now let's get on with today's show. Welcome to Action Figure Wrestling Blackout. I'm Mechaneck, and with me as always is my broadcast partner, Reggie. Yeah man, I'm here, Reggie. I can't wait to go, yo. And look at this, Reggie. We got our audience back. Yeah, we got those freakish audience members back. Yeah, yo. We got an exciting show for you today. If you've been watching the last couple of shows, you know we had a couple of people make debuts. 2 guys renewed contracts, and they are under a deal where they have to win a match in order to get to be part of the roster. 4 of those guys, well, one of them won a title. He's actually going to perform tonight against one of those guys. And another guy who's never been with Action Figure Wrestling makes his debut tonight. Yo, I can't wait to see who it is, yo. Now let's get on with tonight's show. Ladies and gentlemen, your first match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Action Figure Wrestling Extreme Championship. Introducing first your referee, Gerald Blue. Now introducing your Action Figure Wrestling Extreme Champion, Dirty Dominique Mysterio. That's right, Dominique made his debut on Blue Empire and on Red Alert. Last night on Red Alert, he won the Extreme title, getting his deal, and he's defending against a guy who renewed and has to win a match in order to get a spot on the roster. There's the Extreme title. And his opponent, representing WWE, Seth Rollins. And Dirty Dominique Mysterio. Dom should have gone for a pin there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if they fail to get a contract before WrestlePalooza, after WrestlePalooza, if they don't perform at WrestlePalooza, they will be in the draft lottery, which means they will get picked. But they got to earn their way they're hoping to earn their way on the roster before that. Yeah, yo, look at Dirty Dom. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, a new Extreme Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. And Seth Rollins is going to WrestlePalooza as Extreme Champion. Now the next match will become a triple threat match. Your next match is scheduled for one fall. It is a triple threat match for the Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, your referee, Brian Hepner. Introducing the first challenger, Dirty Dominique Mysterio. And introducing your reigning Action Figure Wrestling Hardcore Champion, representing the Hart family, Owen Hart. Alright, here you go. 2 second generation superstars, Owen Hart, Dominique Mysterio. There's the Hardcore title belt. And their opponent, Rusev. Not quite. Andrade. That's right, Andrade is trying to, he renewed, now he has to win a match in order to get a spot on the roster. 1, 1, 2. Now, this being a hardcore match, there are no countouts. Looks like Dom's coming in, back in. 1, 2, 3. Dominique Mysterio has been eliminated. Well, we'd like to welcome Dominique Mysterio to Blackout. Maybe we'll get him tagging with his father, Rey Mysterio. Because Rey Mysterio is here on the Blackout brand. I doubt that. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. You're a winner. And still Action Figure Wrestling Hardcore Champion, Owen Hart. The next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Television Championship. Introducing first, your referee, Mr. T. And introducing your reigning Television Champion, Brock Lesnar. There's the television title. And Brock Lesnar and his opponent coming down the aisle, making his Blackout debut, the Falcon from Marvel Comics and the Avengers. He keeps wanting to be called Captain America, but we keep calling him the Falcon. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're a winner, and still television champion, Brock Lesnar. You know, it's funny, we just saw a guy from Marvel. Now we're about to see a guy from DC. Well, actually, two guys from DC. Two guys representing the same group from DC. What is this? Throw everything at the Flash you can throw at him? Maybe. Your next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Middle Eastern Championship. Introducing first your referee, Earl Hebner. And introducing first your Middle Eastern Champion, representing DC Comics and the Justice League, the Flash. The fastest man to ever live, the Flash. There's the Middle Eastern Championship. And his opponent, also representing DC Comics and the Justice League, the King of Atlantis, Aquaman. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a second, would you see how quickly he came in and went after the Flash? The Flash outsmarted him. One. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has been a pretty good match so far. It's been more countouts than anything. 1. That's the first attempt at a pinfall, I believe. One, 2. Of course, Aquaman had his foot up on the rope. He We tried a cross body there. Didn't quite work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. You're a winner. And still, Middle Eastern champion, the Flash. The next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the action figure wrestling. Australian Championship. Introducing first your referee, Randy Owens. And introducing your Australian champion, Miro. His Australian title. And his opponent, representing WWE, The Undertaker. One, 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, your winner. And still, Australian champion, Miro. I'm sorry, Jamaican champion, Miro. Sorry about that, I always get those two mixed up. The next match is for the Australian title. The next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the action figure wrestling Jamaican Championship. Introducing Australian Championship. Introducing first your referee, Hunter Riddle. And introducing your Jamaican champion, representing AEW and the Bullet Club, one half the Young Bucks, Nick Jackson. There's the Jamaican Championship. And his opponent making his action figure wrestling debut. Not just his blackout debut, his actual debut. Gunther. Oh my, this big German Gunther. He's making his debut here in action figure wrestling. 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was such a close call there that Nick almost lost his title in a count out. One, 2. Because Gunther was in the ring ropes, it did not count. 1, 2, 3, your winner. And still Jamaican champion, Nick Jackson. Even Nick seems to be surprised he pulled that one off. I was surprised he pulled that one off. That was probably his toughest challenger to date. That's all right. That means Gunther will be on All Stars tomorrow, trying to get another shot at getting a deal here, making the roster. Remember, these guys are under contract. They're just not on any of our rosters. If they win a championship, they still wouldn't be on the roster, but when they lose, they will be. Well, they're on the roster as a champion, and that's what you want to be. The next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Action Figure Wrestling Mexican Championship. Introducing first your referee, Brock Rhodes. Introducing your Action Figure Wrestling Mexican Champion, Baron Von Ruski. Baron Von Ruski comes to us from the NWA. There's the Mexican title. And his opponent, representing the WWE and the Hurt Business, if it existed here, Hurt Business or Hurt whatever they're called now, if they existed here, which they don't because it's only 2 of them here. Montel Mavius Porter, MVP. One. 1, 2. Now, MVP's been here on the blackout brand for quite some time. He's held championships here in action figure wrestling. And he's either at the top or close to the top in every single one of the male divisions. 1, 2, 3, you're a winner. Baron von Riske. So who knows what title you might see him going for, depending on his ranking. Well, as far as the Mexican title goes, he just dropped down to the bottom. Yes, in the Mexican division, he has dropped down to the bottom by losing his title shot. The next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Action Figure Wrestling Canadian title. Introducing first your referee, Kane Owens. And introducing your Action Figure Wrestling Canadian champion, part of the Bullet Club, AEW, and the Elite, Kenny Omega. Now, Kenny Omega has been compared to Shawn Michaels. There's the Canadian title, which is kind of funny because his opponent is none other than Shawn Michaels. And his opponent, coming down the aisle, representing D-Generation X, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. One, one, two. One, oh, his shoulder's up off the mat. His shoulder was up off the mat. Shawn can't believe it. He had him, but his shoulder was off the mat. 1, 2, 3. You're a winner. And still Canadian champion, Kenny Omega. I just noticed something I did. Sorry about that, folks. I just realized we had a title on the wrong person there. I had to correct it. And now, the next match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the South American Championship. No, I'm sorry. It is for the Asian Championship. Your referee, John Hardy, introducing your Asian champion, the Iron Sheik. There's the Asian title. And his opponent, also representing, representing Generation X, Triple H. One. Look at that. Iron Sheik. Those little pointy things on the end of his shoes kept him from going over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new Asian champion, Triple H. The next match is your main event. It is now an elimination triple threat match. And it is for the Action Figure Wrestling English Championship. Introducing first, your referee, Matt Cena. Introducing the first challenger, the Iron Sheik. Sheiky baby. And introducing your reigning English champion, the Berserker, there's the English title. And their opponent, representing Action Figure Wrestling Originals, Nate the Great. One. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What a spinning elbow by Nate the Great. It connected, but he didn't cover, didn't go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Berserker has been eliminated, which means we will get a new English champion. And it's either going to be Nate the Great or the Iron Sheik. One, because they were in the ropes, the referee had to break it up. 1, 2. Nate the Great's shoulder is off the mat. The referee couldn't count. 1, 2, 3, your winner and new English champion, Nate the Great. Nate the Great is again a champion. Well, folks, that's it for tonight. Join us tomorrow for All Stars.